There is some draft news, kind of, that has popped up out of nowhere. Cam Ward was streaming Fortnite and basically said he's playing for the Titans.
Yeah,
he was out there. Yeah, he was building and relaunching.
Yeah, dropping in.
Yeah, he was Fortnite.
And, he was doing his thing. And this is him talking to chat, I assume, about his favorite wide receivers in the NFL.
Okay, so y'all already said Ridley, Jamar, Justin.
I think Jason Jamar is like the top.
And then for my last one, Traylon Burks.
Ooh.
Okay, so he likes two Titans wide receivers as the best in the NFL.
I like that.
Okay. Smart decision. I think that's a very smart decision, bud. Win over the teammates before you even get there. It seems like signed, sealed, delivered. Cam Ward's going to the Tennessee Titans. And as an AFC South opponent here in Indianapolis, he's a dog.
Yeah.
I like the way he plays football a lot. I like the film that we've learned from watching him. I like the behind-the-scenes footage of Cam Ward whenever he's training with Shador. I like everything about this guy. And it's crazy going into this particular draft cycle that it wasn't like Cam Ward's a guy. It was like he's the quarterback position weak. Now it's just kind of understood Cam Ward's the guy going to Tennessee, and I think we all assume he's going to have success.
Yeah, it's kind of, at this point in the season or month, once the NFL season ends, I feel like a lot of people that are really entrenched in NFL, that's when they really start diving into the tape and diving into, their sources on these people, on these prospects, because you're right, it was a conversation. Do we even have a top half of the first-round quarterback in this draft? And then people are looking at the tape, and now you're getting Patrick Mahomes comparisons. Obviously, as a Hurricane fan, we've had Gumps in the building as well. He's been following the Hurricanes closely, and we've all seen his kind of trajectory throughout his whole college career. He's been a dog. He's been a leader. He's been very composed, and he can make all the throws on schedule and off schedule, which is what you need in the NFL right now. So pretty much a lock that he's going number one to the Titans. Love what he did right there on the stream. And as in this day and age, kind of like the guys that spend time, gaming at home, locked in. I like, talking to, what was that, chat? Talking to the chat?
Chat. Come on, chat. Chat. We got a chat, too, by the way.
Yeah. Pubbing his boys up early. You still do that?
Oh, yeah. I chat all the time.
Oh, okay.
No, Coach
Dutch Danger? No.
Has been on the bench. He's having an off season.
Golf. Exactly.
We have a chat, though. So, YouTube chat, shout out.
Shout out.
They go.
I stay out of there. I haven't looked at it in a long, long time, but I believe it's a very active thing.
Oh, yeah.
I was told, that's what I've heard. I have not, and I appreciate everybody that's active in there, but it's just like, I think one of the rules is just to not, like for me, don't look at it, because who knows how it goes. But I was told Katrina, she's very active in the chat.
Okay.
100% on me for not getting Katrina, I think. She said that the entire chat does team at the end.
Oh, nice.
Remember when I asked if people at home do? I guess the entire chat does.
That's dope.
That is very cool. No, I guess everybody screams team.
I like that.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. So thank you, chat.
Love you, chat.
Hell yeah, chat.
I love chat also shouting out Cam Ward. Put him in a little bit of a bind. Hey, who are the best wide receivers, dude? Well, who are the two guys I got to say? Justin and Jamar, right? Other than that, I can drop two Titans players that are going to be their teammates. Guys played a lot of ball.
Yeah.
And that's something that has happened. Jaden Daniels obviously had immense success as a rookie. So did C.J. Stroud. They both played a lot of football. And when you talk about a guy from Incarnate Word all the way through the transfer to Washington State, then to Miami, you're talking about playing ball at a lot of different levels with a lot of different teammates, with a lot of different opponents, with a lot of different setup and funds, I guess, around you. You go from, I don't want to take any shots at anybody, but life's a little bit different whenever you're at Miami getting paid over $1 million versus when you're at Incarnate Word and nobody really has any faith that you're going to be able to do it.
Yeah.
Grinder, humble, teammate guy. I'm pumped to watch Cam, and I appreciate his Fortnite answer. I really did. As I was watching it, I'm like, that's a tough spot to be in, especially during draft. And to drop two of your teammates, you say this guy's going to show up for his team, which is what I think Nashville wants. I think that's all Tennessee Titans fans want.
I believe he was also asked about his favorite running backs, and he said Tony Ballard and Tajay Spears, who are also the Titans running backs there. So you can basically lock him in there. He's minus 20,000 now to go to the Titans.
Did you see that Fortnite? Yep. Minus 20,000.
So if you want to put 20,000 down to win $100, feel free. It feels like it's going to happen at this point, but kind of risky, just in case.
Well,
I don't know. And on the flip side, I was thinking, well, if you put 100,000, you should win $500.
Pretty good deal.
Not bad.
But no, and you guys talk about him playing a ton. Like every single quarterback in this draft, like there's a lot of times where drafts where you're like, oh, this quarterback's only played 10, 11 games, 12 games. Not in this draft. They have all played multiple years. They started to have a ton of reps. So all these guys are at least going to have experience.
Yeah, and NIL, obviously, a part of that.
Sure.
Yes.
Guys being able to get paid over $1 million, maybe even $6 to $8 million to
That'd
play
be good.
quarterback.
Oh, 6 to 8.
I don't know. That's being floated around the internet.